What's up? This is Nak3d Eli, the mostly unclothed gamer, bringing you our first look at the Halo 4 achievements. 343 just released a full list with titles, descriptions, and Gamerscore, so I wanted to break down the types of achievements we see, compare some to previous Halo games, and perhaps find a spoiler or two in the descriptions and titles. So if you wish to avoid all potential spoilers, please click away at this time. I don't think there's anything super major, but there are some things we haven't seen before. So the first group of achievements is for completing the missions of the campaign, which is standard across all Halo games. However, we notice there are only 8 missions in the game, which is the lowest number we have ever seen in a Halo game. Halo Combat Evolved had 10 missions, Halo 2 had 13, and Halo 3, ODST, and Reach all had 9. Now the titles seem familiar. Dawn is probably because we're fighting off of the Forward Unto Dawn. Requiem is probably when we reach the planet, and this is a similar style to Halo Combat Evolved, where we started fighting on a ship and then eventually landed in this new world of sorts. Now, Forerunner is when we learn more probably about the Forerunner, cities, people, or architecture, and Mission 4 looks like when the Infinity is going to crash onto Requiem like we saw in the E3 footage. I have no idea what the rest of the mission titles mean, so I want your opinion on how you think the story will progress based on the titles Reclaimer, Shutdown, Composer, and Midnight. Moving down, we see achievements for beating the whole campaign on various difficulties, including by yourself on Legendary for a whopping 90 points. Now, I'll be sure to come out with a guide ASAP to help you get through that, of course, and I love the names of these achievements. Wake Up John, I Need a Hero, and The Legend of 117, as well as Lone Wolf Legend. Under those, we see a skull-oriented achievement, which means skulls, the difficulty modifiers, will definitely be making a return in Halo 4. This is great for everyone like me who loves lasso or mythic difficulty, and I'll bet we'll also see challenges along those lines just like we saw in Reach. Then we have a couple achievements for completing the campaign on co-op, and you only have to do it up to heroic difficulty. Next, we see terminals are definitely making a return. I love the terminals in Anniversary, looking forward to the ones in Halo 4. Then we see the mission-specific challenges. Looks like we'll be learning more about Chief's past in the very first mission, then flying high in a Warthog, which sounds fun, carrying a human weapon through a whole mission, keeping Marines alive, using a Wraith to kill other Wraiths, making a Hunter fall off a cliff, and killing 2 Hunters with a sticky detonator, which confirms that Hunters will definitely be returning in Halo 4. Finally, we have killing 3 crawlers in one hit with a hammer, so we know that the gravity hammer has returned. Next is ranking up to level SR5 and SR20. What do you think SR means? I'm going to guess Spartan rank, maybe. Then we have winning up to 20 Wargames matches, which sounds pretty easy, but what the heck is a dong blainer? I can only imagine. Finally, we run into Spartan Ops achievements. Looks like we're rewarded for doing all of the episodes and doing them on Legendary, so I'll be sure to have guides on how to do those as well. Evidently, there's a red versus blue Easter egg in Spartan Ops, roses versus violets. So does anyone who's familiar with red versus blue have any idea what this could be? Is this some sort of poem or something that is really popular that I have no idea about? Let me know what you think in the comments. Then we have, just real quickly, save a Marine, assassinate a Knight, don't lose a generator, which sounds like generator defense is back, and survive a defensive round of enemy waves. Finally, 2 challenge achievements. We saw previously in a menu on Halo 4 that challenges might be making a return, and this definitely confirms that, although we don't know what the structure will look like in the end yet. But you bet that I'll be doing as many challenges as I can, hopefully all of them for a while, and making tutorials for you. And finally, to finish off the achievements is those basic things that everyone should know, so they incentivize you to try out everything. Change your armor, emblem, service tag, and we can now customize our poses, so everyone won't be in the same pose like previous Halo games. This is even further awesome customization. Then we have create a map, create a game type, although this says in war games. Why not in Forge? Is this like, are there going to be playlists where you can test out other people's custom game types? I don't know. Save a screenshot, save a film clip, and it looks like theater is definitely returning. Finally, upload to your file share. So once again, we can share our files with the world. So that about wraps it up. Share this with every Halo player you know so they too can get a glimpse at what Halo 4 has in store for us. Thumbs up if you're excited for the game. Subscribe if you haven't already. This is Nak3d Eli. Thanks for watching.